Yeah, hi, I'm Evan Jude, fire recruit Jude. I am from Chesapeake, Virginia. I'm 20 years old, and before the Virginia Beach Fire Academy, I was working for the Navy.
Mental toughness before was more about how strong I need to be. I just have to be the toughest, best guy out there. But now it's taught me a lot about I need to be mentally stronger. I need to fortify my mind better than just myself physically. And I need to make sure that it's not just for myself, but for the people around me, because it can affect anybody surrounding you just as it can you.
Before the academy, it was, while in the Marine Corps, I was a lot more, I was in a lot smaller of a unit, so it was just, take care of this person, that person to make one small squad, versus such a large team that I'm with here in the academy that it's not just watch my squad, make sure my buddy's doing well. It's making sure the guy 2 squads over that I haven't even talked to yet is doing well, and make sure he's pushing through and staying motivated during our more intense exercises.
The transition to fire school is definitely going to be the physical aspect of it. Going from sitting in a classroom the entire day to now being outside in the hot sun, working in all of our turnout gear. It's going to be a huge difference physically, but I think I'm well prepared.
Definitely the ramp up of intensity. While EMS school was intense, it's very apparent that fire school is going to be a lot more physically intense. Obviously still a lot of knowledge, a lot of things to learn book-wise, but the physical aspect is just leaps and bounds beyond what it was before.
Probably the ice bath. They mentioned that towards the middle, we would be doing a 3-minute ice bath. I had one of those in probably like 4 years, so it was kind of a shocker. I wasn't really ready for that.
I love the mental health aspect of it, and hearing about the different resources that we had available to us. I feel like that's a huge thing, and definitely something I'm going to keep in my back pocket going forward.
I would say the mental health aspect of the job. This job can be a heavy toll on somebody, but if you just go about it the right way, don't hold your feelings back, and make sure you know what you're going into and you're not just there letting everything hit you and holding it back. It can be a huge toll, but they tell you a lot, and make sure to read about mental health a lot more in the job, and it can help you in the long run.
Yeah, I took to heart with the breathing techniques they taught us, like the box breathing especially, where you breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. I find that helps me calm down a lot, especially when we're doing some of this SCBA stuff. Find my center and chill out for a minute.
I would say focusing on the job that's at hand instead of, just going through the motions, actually getting in your head, taking a split second, just that split second to focus on what you're doing, get it down right, not to rush through it, has really helped me.
While I've been in some high stress situations previously, it definitely gave me a little bit more of a guide to how to handle it, rather than just bottling up and just managing. It definitely gave me a little bit more of an idea about, okay, this is how to really handle it, how to push forward and how to persevere despite that adversity.
Stress a little bit more. I didn't realize how prevalent it was in our job. They brought a bunch of statistics about how mental issues and medical stuff related to stress really is a bigger problem than a lot of people realize. Kind of took that to heart a little bit more, trying to find ways to deal with stress a bit better.
I learned a lot of leadership from each of the recruits here. Everyone has some good leadership qualities as well as some bad leadership qualities. It's just about picking the good and bad and trying to form yourself into what you see yourself as the best leader.
Learning from all diverse backgrounds, every single person in here has taught me something new. I have learned new ways to be a leader. I've learned new ways about other people's jobs beforehand. It has taught me a lot about myself and what I can use going forward in this job.